Well, good morning, folks. It is a beautiful day here in northern Colorado, and I figure we start the day off right with a bit of a challenge. Now,
I haven't finished my coffee.
Hasn't finished her coffee, so it's questionable. This little section of trail is the official MVUM route. It has since then been bypassed
For
by
a while, I think.
by some less capable vehicles, but irregardless, we're going to travel the official MVUM and see how we do. Let me show you what we're working with. A nice little deep pit right there, and it just goes on and on. And around the corner we actually get into some mud, so this is going to be a good little test. Remember back when this series began, we mentioned that this was the GX's shakedown run. Well, this little section is perfect for the technical and ground clearance testing portion of the run. As we say with any video segment like this, the camera never seems to do it justice. And while you may be tempted to view this as a comparison between the 4Runner and GX, I have to make sure you're aware that there is a significant issue here that will make things a bit more difficult for Sarah in the Lexus. For starters, the GX's clearance is a couple inches lower than the 4Runner due to the Icon rear springs not providing enough lift. This in turn prevented us from raising the front to avoid blinding oncoming traffic at night and, as you can hear, left Sarah's rig at a bit of a disadvantage. But hey, it makes testing the skid plates much easier, right? The 4Runner is also equipped with an ARB front locker and factory E-locker in the rear, which means virtually zero slip when engaged in this type of situation. The GX, on the other hand, only has the benefit of the factory traction control and a center locker, which, to be honest, has been quite impressive so far. But now, it's time to put it through the paces and see what Aspen can do.
Dad, if she dies, if you kill her, I'm going to be very mad at you. Let's get inside.
Fortunately, we haven't had any rain in a while, so what must be some incredibly deep mud holes are only about at half capacity. I say this is fortunate because of what happened next. Walk back there with Mama and start peeling it off. This is your story! This is your story!
I don't want to have a story of me falling in mud!
Well, you're going to get to see it when you're 18.
I don't want to!
Alright. Alright, walk back there so you can get cleaned up. So we just We just had our first breakdown. Caroline, not the vehicles. She was hopping, skipping, slipped. I'm not supposed to laugh, it's not funny. You'll laugh later, Caroline, trust me. You'll laugh one day. It'll be funny. Just glad you're not hurt. She was hopping and skipping between the ruts and basically rolled into it. Oh gosh. She's not happy. She's not happy at all. We'll get her cleaned up though. She'll be good as new. Now, generally speaking, Caroline is a child of the earth and gravitates towards nature. But today, the mud pulled her out of orbit and tested her own traction control. After a few tears, a couple gallons of water, a shower pouch, and a fresh set of clothes, she was good as new. Sure you don't want to get this?
I'm pretty positive. This was your idea.
We should have just left Caroline muddy and she could have got it.
I know. She wouldn't have though.
Ooh, baby.
That's disgusting.
That's probably some good mud bath material right there.
Probably.
We'll ask Caroline how her skin feels later.
Not yet though, it's still too tender.
It's still way too tender. So they built this little strap for firewood, but I have other purposes in mind.
Hey, you want to wrestle?
You want to wrestle?
That's perfect mud wrestling.
That's right. Looky there.
Wow. Like it was meant to do that.
Northbound Expeditions.
Thank you, NBX.
Thank you. Like it was made for it.
Looks good.
Come here, I want a hug.
No, don't.
I want a hug, I want a hug. Well, that was fun. Made some lifelong family memories. Tested the GX to new limits. High centered it thoroughly, so we'll get to see how the skid plates fared later on. And yeah, see what else we can get into.
Come down, the city lights still burning bright in my head. Chasing the crane, lost in that old sound. Thinking about things I've been thinking about, trying to forget. Salt in my eyes, blood in my mouth. Well, luck's got a way of running out, to kick a man while he's down. Been digging this grave for how many years now? Hit rock bottom, just keep shoveling the dirt from the ground.
Isn't that beautiful? I really want our kayak now.
Wondering, am I doing what I'm supposed to? Am I making the most of this? Is it the life I chose? Will I ever know? What's left of the cash, dashed in the glove box, loose change, dollar bills, cheap thrills, and expired ideas. Pictures of you from that photo booth machine. Well, I don't have much to my name, but I've got what I need. When I lay my head down to sleep, I've got you like a reason to dream. Another night out on the road, you're the reason to go home. Running in circles, chasing our tail, moving pictures, flicker on the back of my eye. That funny time passes us by. You can spend your whole life searching for something you may never find.
Well, it's time for a bit of lunch. This trail has been just beating and banging us the whole way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been beautiful. All these lakes and stuff, and then you can see mountains in the distance over there. We're kind of like on this, not really a mesa, but like just the mountaintop. It's massive and it's mostly flat, but you get these dips and these valleys and all these lakes and stuff, and it's just
It's so pretty.
phenomenal. So
But it's bumpy.
yeah, what you eating?
I made a real mess of this.
Oh boy, it's going everywhere.
Yeah.
And me, I'm having a wholesome lunch. Yes, I'm going straight for it. And you may be wondering, what the heck is wrong with you? It's nostalgic. Me and my papa used to sit on his front porch and eat potted meat and saltine crackers. I have Ritz here, so
Did
it's
you
not.
say saltine?
Yeah. But this is just in memory of papa. Eating chicken and pork pieces. Very, very small pieces.
And I'm eating nothing
Why?
because I'm not hungry.
Yeah, you kind of snacked all morning, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you will be hungry in 3 minutes after we've packed everything away. Just going off of experience here. Right? So maybe we find you something. At least to put in your cup holder. Will that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Candy.
No, not candy. We feed her. I promise we feed her. But if you've ever had a 6, 7, 8-year-old kid, they're finicky eaters. It's like a cat. Sometimes they eat, sometimes they don't. Right?
I got a cat.
All right, little snack. Back on the trail because we got to make some distance. This trail is a lot slower than I anticipated, so we got to get a move on. The goal is to confirm all of my route ideas for this new trail. I don't know if I'm going to call it the Chan Rockies Trail West, or maybe I'll call it the High Country Trail. By now you probably know what it is because I'll have it in the title of the videos, but I'm still contemplating what that's going to look like. So, lunchtime.
I don't know if I can eat it like that. Mixed with the cream cheese, it doesn't seem so offensive.
It's so good. Try, Mama. Try it.
It's not bad. I can see it being good with cheese.
So good.
The starfish and seashells. Rinky says the sharkins as a little bit. I can see you have a
Well, we've made it to Epic Camp. Sadly, there's a forest fire somewhere nearby. So it is epic and it is beautiful, but it's a little bit smoky. But it's really nice. We've got trees for wind coverage, a view. Not disappointing at all. So let's set up camp, make some dinner. Tonight is sloppy joes with green beans and unicorn mac and cheese. It's gonna be good, right, Boo Bear?
Heck yeah!
Let's get ready. All right, supper's almost ready. Got green beans, sloppy joes. Do you see the stars and the rainbows and the unicorns? We're gonna have fancy dreams tonight with this rainbow mac and cheese. Is that everything you thought it would be, Caroline?
Lifestyle Overland is sponsored by viewers like you. If you like following our adventure, then please support us on patreon.com/lifestyleoverland.